I'm Dr. Gene Antenucci. I started my career in dentistry in the Air Force, where I helped our military personnel get healthy and stay healthy. From there, I built a successful practice in Huntington, New York. Later, as a teacher, lecturer, and author, I shared my knowledge and experience with students and fellow healthcare professionals. And now my journey has taken me here to explore the world of health, wellness, diet, fitness, and nutrition, as together we discover and find the good life.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gene. Welcome to Finding the Good Life. When you looked at yourself in the mirror this morning, did you say, "Hello, gorgeous," or "Who are you?" Today, this show is all about beauty, how beauty ideals have changed through the years, and how everyone can better celebrate their own unique individual beauty. Today, I'm joined in the studio by Dr. Catrise Austin, also known as the Queen of Smiles. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
So happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So later today, we're going to be talking about inner beauty, but right now I want to talk about the importance of a smile.
Yes.
Tell me.
Well, I've come to learn over the years that having a beautiful, confident, and attractive smile can really change your life. And I actually experienced this myself. When I was younger, I hated my teeth. They were flared out, multiple spaces, and I used to get called Bugs Bunny and all kinds of names, and I didn't feel good about myself. And when I got to high school, you know, that pivotal time in your life when you want to fit in and be the cool kid, I really did not feel confident. So my mom got me braces at the age of 15. I wore them for a year, and Dr. Gene, when those braces came off, it literally changed my life.
So tell me, how did a smile change your life?
I had the ability to go out and make new friends. I just felt confident. I joined the dance squad, got my first boyfriend, and just inside I felt more confident to go out and do big things in my life, and it just changed my world.
Found that the importance of a smile is transformational for people.
It is. It's more than just a smile. It's what happens to you inside as well.
And I know in dealing with patients, you must see that on a regular basis.
Every day. I do smile makeovers, a lot of porcelain veneers and teeth whitening where I can quickly enhance their smiles. And to see that result at the end is amazing.
And it's not just a superficial improvement.
It really goes beyond that. It really does.
There's a lot of studies that tell us that when a person smiles, it brings out good stuff inside, changes your chemistry, the hormones that are released.
Yes, yes.
Changes you. And the lack of a smile does the opposite.
I get so many letters from people from across the world who don't even go out, or they feel held back in their social life, their love life, and careers. It really can do wonders for your entire life and take it to the next level.
So tell me, we all have patients that we can think of where we really had an effect on their lives, where we see the transformation.
Yeah.
Tell me your favorite story about favorite patient.
Well, I have to say one of my favorites is the one and only Cardi B. I worked with her before her career skyrocketed. She used to get teased on Instagram. She was a big Instagram star. And you read her comments, and they were coming at her, calling her ugly and all kinds of names. And she gave me a call before she got popular, and we transformed her smile. And you can see she's just a living testament. Now she's on red carpets, and she's international icon, and her story of transforming her smile really helped her career. It was just amazing to be a part of that journey.
And I'm sure you saw the change in her life and
Oh,
the way that
gosh.
she presents and how she is.
Because she has this big personality, but deep down, it really was hurting her feelings to read those comments.
So Dr. Austin, we're going to take a break, but I'd love for you to stay with us so that we can talk some more.
My pleasure. I would love to.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Over 70 years of experience in heart and aviation, the members of the Association of Flight Attendants know the realities of the aircraft cabin better than anyone. We don't just serve drinks, we save lives. We don't just negotiate contracts, we move major policy issues like the smoking ban, no knives on planes, clean water, and safe food on board. The air we breathe matters, and we stop the spraying of poisonous pesticides. The Association of Flight Attendants, stronger together, better together.
Welcome back. I've been chatting with Dr. Catrise Austin, the Queen of Smiles, about the power of a more vibrant smile and what it does for you.
Yes.
You work with with many celebrities, correct?
Yes.
Tell me.
I've worked with Blackish actor Anthony Anderson, Wendy Williams, DJ Khaled, and lots of people over the last 20 years.
And how'd this come about?
Well, when I got to New York City in the 90s to do my residency, hip hop and comedy was very, very big in New York. So I hit the streets in New York and I'd be on the dance floor, dancing next to P. Diddy, give him my card, or my first celebrity was the legendary Isaac Hayes. I interrupted his dinner, went over and introduced myself, gave him my card, and he invited me to sit down to have dinner with him, and he became my mentor and one of my biggest supporters.
That is great. So are they all your patients?
They're all my patients.
You must have some office, huh?
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. The bad thing is I have no set office hours because a DJ Khaled might call at 2 o'clock in the morning and he wants his teeth done. So it's exciting, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Now, it's one thing working with celebrities, but not everybody's a celebrity. So what can people in general do to make their smile better?
If you don't have a celebrity budget, but you want a celebrity smile, teeth whitening is one of the quickest and easiest and affordable things that you could do to upgrade your smile. You can have your dentist do it, or you could get products over the counter or online by a trusted dentist like me and get a whiter smile.
So where can we follow you?
I am on Instagram, Facebook, and all social media, Dr. Catrise Austin, or just go to my website, VIP Smiles.
Thank you so much, Dr. Austin.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take our first break, and we'll be back with more.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. See disclaimer for law firms.
If you or a loved one were exposed to Roundup weed killer and were later diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Thousands of men and women in the landscaping and farming industries may have unknowingly been exposed to serious health risks when working alongside this product. Call right now.
Call 800-871-6374.
Same hotel, same price? No. There's a bunch of different prices out there all over the internet. Trivago instantly compares them to find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
Welcome back. I want to introduce you all to a good friend of mine. She's Mrs. DC America 2019, co-host of The Jet Set, a health and wellness expert, a mom, and a beautiful person inside and out, Nikki Noya. Thank you so much for being here, Nikki.
Thank you.
I'm so excited you can make time to be our fitness and lifestyle correspondent.
I'm so glad you invited me. Fitness and healthy living are not static. They evolve and change because nothing is one size fits all. So I'm so excited to share everything I'm learning with you and with all of you out there.
So as you know, today we're talking about beauty. Now, with all the airbrushed bodies we see on magazine covers and on billboards, it affects how we see ourselves in the mirror. It makes it hard for some people to look in the mirror and to be happy about what they see.
Exactly right, Dr. Jean. We are all works in progress. When it comes to fitness, it's not about appearance, yet some people won't start working out because they're too discouraged and dissatisfied from where they're starting from.
You know, I found that fitness directly influences our physical and our mental well-being. Because the more we move, the more positive we start to feel, and then it just has a ripple effect.
Exactly. That's why one of the best ways to get started is with small steps, literally. I tell people all the time to start with a walk outside or on a treadmill and let that be your start to success. Do it every day and it will become a habit. Keep building on those little successes by adding more distance to the walk, and before you know it, you'll actually add more to your fitness routine, like weight training. It's really easy. You think, oh my gosh, where do I start in my fitness routine? And it's as easy as going for a walk outside.
This is the best advice anybody could have. It really is.
It's really easy to start.
Well, I hope everybody gets off of the couch and just starts
go take
to
a
move.
walk.
There you go. Makeup has a 10,000-year history of helping people look their best. A new museum will be opening this year in New York City, focusing on makeup's impact on society and how it's changed over the years. Joining us today is Caitlin Collins, co-founder of the Makeup Museum. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Now, Caitlin, styles and trends have changed so much throughout the years. Tell us about some of the makeup milestones that have drastically changed society.
I think you're touching on the most exciting aspect of makeup history, which is that these styles and trends are constantly changing and evolving. And in fact, you can see the same style and trends, come into vogue in, different areas of time, depending on what you're looking at. So much goes into these trends. You have the media influence, you have the celebrity influence, you have product innovation, more recently digital innovation, and most notably diversity. So I think if you look at any given decade, you can find fascinating makeup milestones that really define the industry and, as a society, how we look at beauty ideals. For the Makeup Museum specifically, our first exhibit focuses on 1950s makeup in America. So in this time period, you have so much happening. You have celebrities like Greta Garbo and Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe, many others. You have the industry competition heating up. You have product inventions such as the wand and tube mascara. Talk about a makeup milestone right there. And all of these things come together and really shape even how we look at the makeup industry today.
Hey, Caitlin, how did you get started with the museum?
So I've worked in cosmetics for over 10 years. I worked in New York in the cosmetics industry. I've always been very passionate about beauty. And it was actually one of my industry friends who called me after being up all night researching the fact that there had never been a makeup museum. I think anytime we speak about this project, everybody sort of has that moment of, how has this never been done before? So she felt it was our calling to tackle this gigantic task.
Oh, that's amazing. That is so interesting. Caitlin, I wanted to ask you, speaking of makeup trends and how it's constantly evolving, the latest trend is kind of like the no makeup look. But what a lot of people don't know is that actually having a no makeup look takes so much makeup, right?
Sure. So if we look back at the no makeup look, it's very focused on skin. So before the 1920s, this is definitely a high point of the beauty ideal, this kind of porcelain-looking skin and making it the focus of your look. If we look at it after the 1920s, the no makeup look becomes a sort of feminism stance in a lot of cases. And if we look at no makeup today, I think it's just one of many trends that individuals are able to use to express themselves through the use of makeup.
Let's talk about how many products between the bronzers and the highlighters and all of the different things that get you to have that no makeup look. So tell me a little bit more about what people can expect when they go to the Makeup Museum.
Sure. So we're launching our first exhibit opening May 1st, and this one focuses on 1950s makeup in America, as I said. And when visitors come, they can expect to learn about the history and the happenings of this time. And they can also expect to really experience an immersive, hands-on, unforgettable moments of makeup history within the 1950s.
So that's where you're starting, is the 50s. And then as time will go on, will you guys kind of add, because I would love to see like 80s supermodel makeup time coming up. Is that coming soon?
You and me both.
Yeah.
When you think of a 10,000-year history of makeup, it's
I know.
mind-boggling.
I know, it really is. And how much beauty trends have changed.
Oh, always. Caitlin, tell us where people can actually find out about the museum.
Yes, you can visit www.makeupmuseum.com, and you can also follow us on Instagram at Makeup Museum Official.
Thank you, Caitlin. See you soon.
Thank you, Caitlin.
That looks so amazing.
I can't wait to go.
Me too.
We're going to take a break, and when we return, Dr. Carla Manley will join us to talk about aging and how not to dread it. So we'll be right back.
non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. See disclaimer for law firms.
If you or a loved one were exposed to Roundup weed killer and were later diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Thousands of men and women in the landscaping and farming industries may have unknowingly been exposed to serious health risks when working alongside this product. Call right now.
Call 800-871-6374.
Season after season, year after year, customers have found that when it comes to replacing their windows, there is only one company to call, Renewal by Andersen. Call 1-800-468-9503 now. So what makes Renewal by Andersen so good? Fibrex material, an innovative composite material exclusive to Andersen that provides strength and durability, far surpassing vinyl. In fact, it won't warp or bow over time like vinyl does. Get the window replacement solution proven to stand the test of time, plus the peace of mind that comes from a superior service experience. That's Renewal by Andersen. Call 1-800-468-9503 today and get 20% off your entire order with this exclusive TV offer. Again, that's 800-468-9503 for 20% off. Plus, get no money down, no interest, and no monthly payments for 12 months. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window. Call 1-800-468-9503 now.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Then get on board with the Tax Admiral and let us steer your way to financial freedom.
Helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, are facing an audit, a lien, or levy, then call me right away. You're in charge with the Tax Admiral. Call me now for your free emergency consultation.
Call 800-839-7303. That's 800-839-7303.
Now, we've talked a lot about how a more vibrant smile and even makeup can make someone feel more beautiful. My next guest helps people learn to love themselves from the inside out. Dr. Carla Manley is a clinical psychologist and author of multiple books, including the award-winning Aging Joyfully. Hello, Dr. Carla. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hello.
Please tell us about the book.
Aging Joyfully, it is a guide for women for optimal health and wellness. And the reason I wrote the book, although it says it's for women who are 50 and over, I've really found in my clinical practice and the group work that I do that women as young as their 20s, mid-20s, are often feeling as though they are too old, not relevant, not doing enough in life, not looking beautiful enough in life. And so I wrote the book so that particularly women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, right? Women of any age can learn to use the book, each chapter, to become more aware of how to create a vibrant inner spirit and to claim their vibrant inner truth so that they can radiate an eternal beauty that has very little to do with what's going on the outside.
That's so important. Now, I read these words: may you always remember your innate beauty and the treasures that lie within you. May you walk towards your own true light with unwavering integrity. As you begin your journey into the art of powerful and joyful aging, remember that your mindset is what matters most. It's your inner dialogue that's most important. Those are your words. Tell me about them, because I love what they say to all of us.
Well, when I write, when I speak, I really work from my heart space. I don't prepare anything, and I write from my heart. And so that's the piece that I find when I work with men and women, that often when we move through life, we take in so many messages from the outside world, as well as people in our close family and friend network, and we take in these messages that tell us we are not good enough, that we are not beautiful enough, that we are not, and that we should be something else.
I found that one of the secrets of looking your best is starting out with your own unique set of gifts. So why don't you tell me, what are some of the things that all of us can do that will help with this?
It's so important to know what your unique gifts are, because that's a sense of self-appreciation and self-worth. And one of the exercises I love to give people, it's so simple, is to simply take the time to write a letter to yourself, a love letter about all of the gifts that you have brought into your life from childhood forward. And there's a way of really appreciating, because often we forget our unique contributions and the unique gifts that are sitting right inside of us day in and day out.
Dr. Carla, this is really, really great stuff. And I think more people have to really have access and understanding of it. Where can we find more information from you?
You can find me on my website, drcarlamanley.com, also on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, drcarlamanley.com.
Dr. Carla, this is great. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you being here, and it was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure and a joy.
Thanks. With the new year comes a chance to revamp your health and wellness. Amazon's Treasure Truck has partnered with Johnson & Johnson Consumer Health with a truckload of products to upgrade your self-care for 2020. Here's Joy Bauer, best-selling author, health, and nutrition expert.
Thank you, and Happy New Year. You know I am all about the health, and that's why I'm super excited to tell you about Amazon's Treasure Truck, which is filled with Johnson & Johnson consumer healthcare products. Here's a sneak peek. Listerine chewable tabs. You pop one in your mouth and you have minty, fresh breath for 4 hours. Band-Aids just got way more fun with the Frozen characters. This is Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. You put it on under your makeup and your skin feels fantastic. And after the shower, you can lather up with this Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion, which has soothing oatmeal and rich emollients. And finally, we have Johnson's Cotton Touch Newborn Baby Face and Body Lotion, which is specifically designed for the sensitive skin of a newborn. And here's a great deal. If you go to Amazon.com and you purchase at least $30 of Johnson & Johnson participating products, you will score a $10 Visa reward.
For more information on the Amazon Treasure Truck and the products so that you can choose to start healthy, go to www.amazon.com/starthealthy. More of Finding the Good Life is coming right up.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Then get on board with the Tax Admiral and let us steer your way to financial freedom.
Helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, are facing an audit, a lien, or levy, then call me right away. You're in charge with the Tax Admiral. Call me now for your free emergency consultation.
Call 800-839-7303. That's 800-839-7303.
You know, your teeth are one of your most valuable possessions, and excellent dental health directly affects your overall health and quality of life. When it comes to brushing your teeth, is there a right way and a wrong way to brush? The answer is yes. You have to begin with the right brush. Make sure it's a soft bristled brush whose size is the right size for your mouth. Tilt the brush towards your gums. Don't scrub. Move the bristles back and forth in a circular motion for the teeth to be covered by the bristles, and then move on to the next tooth. Make sure you get all the teeth on top, all the teeth on bottom, both inside and outside on the tongue side. And time yourself. If you're doing less than 2 minutes a day, you're probably not doing a good job. What about the right toothbrush? There are so many choices when it comes to choosing a toothbrush. So many styles and brands, different sizes and shapes and handles, soft, medium, hard bristles, electric, manual. What's right for you? Soft bristles are the best because they flex, they clean both your teeth and your gums. The handle size, it's what's most comfortable for you. Powered brushes, when used properly, do a better job, but there's nothing wrong with a manual brush. So whatever type of brush you use, make sure you change it every 3 months. These quick tips really can make a difference. I'm Dr. Gene. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you'll join me again next week.